Hello everybody. Welcome into some oxygen not included. Here today we have the new update to only Fast Friends, which came out yesterday. And yeah, I thought we'd check it out and see what's new. There's the small patch notes here. I also read the big ones. Basically, what we got is we got ourselves a performance improvement, significant performance improvements. Apparently, like really a lot in terms of improvement there. We have 4 new duplicates, 1 overjoyed trait and 1 stress trait, and 4 new critter morphs, and then fixes. I think that's everything there is. The full patch notes is going to take us into another place, so let's skip that. But yeah, so I thought that in order to really get to check out the new stuff, since they don't specify which like critter morphs they are. For example, we only know that there's this one over here, which is for the pip, and then there's there was a picture that also showed, well, it's this same picture, but there's also what are they called? The crabs. There's one of the crabs, a wood crab, and yeah. So I don't know what the 2 other morphs even are. So I thought we'd start off by going into creative mode here and just seeing what they are. So here's one that I just booted up as a test because, of course, like this breaks some mods. So I had to. I should actually check what mods I have on because I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I think Devon, Gene, and Stinky are all Gene and Stinky. I'm sure. Devon, I'm pretty sure Devon is still an old duplicant. This is the first time they've added any new duplicates to the game since the launch or end of early access. So hold on. How do I spawn in critters again? I forget. I forget how to do this. There's I think, no, these are like templates, paste templates. But I just want to like spawn in creatures, because this paints in stuff, but I don't want stuff. I want critters. I mean, are they just here in the database? I guess. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we won't see them in game, at least just yet. H-Bomb, hello. Welcome in. So yeah, so Pip, I know. We have a Pip. We have a Cuddle Pip. So Cuddle Pip. Hold on, where does it show the I don't even remember how this works. How does it show which, like, how does it, how do they form? Hold on, let me look at, I know hatches. I know how hatches work. So hatch, yes. So if you feed a hatch, say, why does it show me all of these? So I don't know. It's great UI. No, okay, I guess this doesn't show us what how the morphs are created. Because like you get stone hatchling eggs. Oh, now it's being weird. You get stone hatchling eggs and stone hatches if you feed hatches mostly minerals. So I guess it doesn't. Maybe it says here in this text. I did not read it. No. Okay, so I guess we're not gonna know what the way to get them is, but we can at least see what a cuddle pip is, I guess. So cuddle pips eat a little bit more and produce less dirt. Okay. But they've got some sort of, obviously, like, they've got some sort of comfort bonus to them that they provide your duplicants. Because that's, yeah, you hug them. They're cuddly. So I think we will start in a place where we can have pips so that we can maybe get some of these cuddle pips. Find out how they're made. And then poke shells. Yeah, poke shells. So we have oak shells now. Oak shells. How would you make oak shells? Actually, I don't even know about these sandy shells. Are they new? It's like some of these critter morphs I don't know about. They might be some that have been added in with the previous update as well, but so we have oak shells at least, and they seem to eat, well, polluted dirt, rot piles, and slime, as opposed to polluted dirt and rot piles. So they can also eat slime, which these Sani things can also do. Hollow out an old tree? Pips? Eevee? Yeah. Well, not really. I mean, pips don't really. Pips don't. They just become cuddle pips. That's about it. Betas, I actually don't even. I've never encountered these. These. Oh yeah. I know of these. Yeah. They like process uranium, but I've never actually encountered them myself. But they are not new to this update. Sweetles and grubs are as they are. Draco, glossy Draco, those are normal. Hatches didn't have anything new. No hatch, sage hatch, stone hatch, smooth hatch. Moos. Moos are just moos. Morbs. We morbin. Parkus. Parku, tropical parku, gulpfish, those are all normal. Plug slugs. No morphs on plug slugs. Puffs. Dense puffed. Is that a new one? I don't remember seeing a dense puffed. So wait a minute. No, I feel like these are an older one. Because they're the ones that breathe in oxygen and turn it into oxalite. So basically just effectively what they're doing is they're turning gas oxygen into solid oxygen for free. But you also lose just a little bit of oxygen. Normal puffs turn polluted oxygen into slime. Puffed princes do the same. But they can also do chlorine. A Puffed Princess actually can do the same oxygen conversion, but just at 100% efficiency. And Squeaky Puffs do chlorine into bleach. So I'm not sure about that. Rover. The Rover is critter. Shine bugs. No new shine bugs. There's a lot of shine bugs. Basically with shine bugs, what's... In case you didn't know about them, what's kind of interesting is how they become like progressively better at or they have like a better comfort, I think. Their comfort rating is better up on but also their like requirements become increasingly difficult to maintain until they become abyss bugs, at which point they I think they have 0 comfort or even negative. I'm not sure, but they lose any benefit. There's like absolutely, I think, almost no benefit to abyss bugs, except that then they can become radiant bugs, which then are like the ultimate form of the shine bugs. I've never done like a proper shine bug ranching thing. Delectavole. That sounds like a new one. Delectavole. What now? Their stats here seem the same. From their name, I would assume that somehow they're better food, because that's what voles are. As you can see, they just like eat a thing and excrete it out half of it. So like you push in a little bit of regolith, you get 50% back. But the vole grows, so you get meat out of voles. Yeah. I'm not seeing necessarily anything new here in the food section, so I wonder if it's just that they give you more meat? Because like critter morphs have got to have some sort of benefit to them. Or some sort of other thing. Slicksters, nothing new there. And sweepies are sweepies. Alright, so I guess Delectavoles, Oak Shells, Cuddle Pips, and I don't know, Dense Puff? I'm not exactly sure. I think Dense Puffs might also be old stuff. But those seem to be like the 4 new critters. So yeah, I think we'll start off in a place with pips, basically, because, well, you know, pips are the they are the ones that are shown off here. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's really no point in doing this way. We should just start a game. A proper game. Survival. Oh wait, before I do, let me see what mods are active. Any efficient supply, crack reacher, research queue, bigger camera zoom, flotation, queue for sinks, falling sand, deconstructible POIs, suppress notifications, very good. I hate having those extra notifications. Asphalt tile, that's Building range showing. Fashionistic is good that it's gone, because one thing I forgot to mention is that we do have new clothes apparently, which I'm interested in seeing what that's all about. World generation settings. Yes, I love it. That's one of my favorite mods, being able to just set the world settings. Build of plans. Duplicate generation setting manager is out. I think it's been out for a while. Sweep by type. Default building settings. Resculpt. No manual delivery. Smart dig. Schedule master. Repeat last build. Favorite building. Deco pack. Mod update. Plastic door. More marbles discover. Go to throne. All the good stuff. I actually got a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but some more gameplay affecting mods as well, just to kind of try them out. Pliers 2021. I guess I have a newer pliers. Probably, hopefully. Pipe supercomputer. Clean deconstruction. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So most of the mods are actually working. So that's great. Okay, so let's get started. Let's do a classic. And we're gonna start then on I guess the Dante or Arborea. Let's do Verdante. And let's see what kind of stuff we got here. It's giving me no oh, because I have specific world traits here, so let's randomize something out here for the other asteroids here. That's probably good enough. Seems nice. Settings wise, we're going with defaults. Default, teleporters, all of that stuff. Geoactivity, let's make it active. Let's add in rich metals. Let's just make it kind of an easy time here in that sense. Sure, let's throw in geodes, why not? That's always fun, having some geodes around. A subsurface ocean could be interesting because I think it also brings the poker shells in with it. I think. Do you know if this came out for Epic Gamers 2 or just Steam folk? I think it is sort of for... I think I remember seeing specifically a mention of Steam and Epic. But yeah, let's bring in the ocean just because I do think poker shells are there anyway, but... Oh! Hey, let's add a frozen friend. I didn't know you could have a frozen friend on the starting asteroid. That'll be interesting. Lush core, no. That's like we already have a lush planet, so we don't need the core to be lush as well. Metallic caves, nah. Boulders, yeah. I'll throw the metallic caves in there as well. All right, yeah. That's sounds like a good, fun little planet to go on. Yeah, let's get started. So the 4 new duplicates, I don't know if we're going to be necessarily hunting them down, because if I did have the duplicate like manager mod, I could then set those duplicates to be whatever I want. But right now it's just going to throw in random stuff on them, so Oh, unfortunately not all seeds germinate. Please try again with a different seed. Oh. Never had that happen to me. Give me another seed then. I don't know, like that? Go through these again. All that. 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 Was that it? Yeah, I guess that was it. I wonder what failed on it. Strange. There must have been like some sort of a... something that was going to be incompatible. One of the world traits on the asteroids, maybe. That would have been incompatible with how the asteroid is created. Or something like that. Anyways, let's see. I'll just do some rerolls here. We'll see if we can find a new duplicant. Steve? Is Steve new? I don't remember Steve. I feel like Steve is a new one. And now I'm like uncertain about like who do I even know the duplicants? But I'm pretty sure I've never seen a Steve in this game. All the other ones here are definitely Bubbles. Like Bubbles looks a little bit familiar, but I don't remember a Bubbles. I don't remember the name Bubbles. Amari. Also sounds new. Steve, Bubbles, perhaps? And Amari. Out of these, the one that I'm least sure about as being a new one is Bubbles. Because I'm not sure if that's a new one. Or not. Let's see if I can find the last one. The final new one. Turner. Maybe? No, I'm not sure at all. Anyways, we're not going with these duplicants though. But this actually also shows us two new things here, because there is the one new overjoyed response and the one new stress reaction. So the new overjoyed response is Yodeler. This duplicant belts out catchy tunes when they are overjoyed. I wonder what kind of an effect that has that would be different from like what's the one, the I think it's the Sparkle Streaker who like improves morale of others. So how's that different? But then we have also stress reaction Banshee. This duplicant wails uncontrollably when stressed. Okay. Anyways, let's get ourselves let's get a nice digger in here. Digger. Nope. Somebody good enough at digging. Ruby, you're good enough. And let's get ourselves somebody to do. I guess we'll get a farmer rancher because. Oh, perfect. animal lover and farming ranching interest, so they can do our pips. And then
Cerulean Knight is now hosting the stream.
Cerulean, hello, Cerulean, welcome in, and thank you for the host. I don't know, should we grab an operator? Sure, let's get an operator. Operator, constructor. I don't like the ranching in there. So let's do it again. We don't need the digging in there, operating, and I mean, I would actually want there to be construction there as well. Maybe. Let's see what kind of stuff we get. Operating tiling. No, operating building, supplying, animal lover, unempathetic. The animal lover is a waste. I don't like it. Operating, researching, digging. No. Bottom of stomach. Come on. Da 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 da. Sure. The DupeFort. 16. Ruby, Auto, and Bubbles. We don't have any of the new responses, but here we are. Pip. Hey, Pip. Cuddle Pip eggs. Probability increases when the creature eats thimble reed. Okay. Interesting. As opposed to what they usually eat, which is the trees. Okay. Well, let's start digging. I'll set up. I guess over here I'll set up a water thingy. Meh, not like that. Water thingy. And then dig down. We should probably get some of that metal. I feel like that could be a nice area for a toilet as well. Let's see. I could maybe want to dig this down a little bit so that it comes on the same level as this, so. Dig that. I guess they can like open this up right there. I'm sure there's no issue with, you know, the water supply being right next to this spicy uranium here. What could go wrong? Right? 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 Okay, so can we get, not quite, we need to dig a little bit more in here to be able to get that there. Also don't build that yet. Hypothermia? Stop complaining. These duplicants. Always whining about something. Just work harder. Let's get our toilets over here. It's gonna be a little bit of a way to go there, but it's fine. What? No! Work! Red alert. You will not rest until you set up a single toilet. Wait, no, it's too no, that doesn't work. Okay, whatever, don't do it over there. Just get the outhouses over here. You're not resting until those outhouses are up and running. The last one of you, do a wash person. No. I'm overworking them. Alright, I mean, you don't need to build that wash basin right now. Which stress reactions do you go with? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to them because they never happen. We have a vomiter. We have binge eater. And we have another binge eater. Do I have another water supply here anywhere? No, not really. Okay, let's get a pitch pump in here. Yeah, sure. I'll just delete that and put the pitch pump there. Pitch pump. And mop that. And use direction. Alright, we need to get some stuff in here. Boom that up. Need to get some research done. Hold on. Ration box, we don't need that. Delete that. And replace the... How slow are you? I want to put the research station there. Then generator and battery. Gotta go watch Obi-Wan's. Have a good Obi-Wan's. Let's see. I sort of wouldn't want to delete this tree, but I guess we have a pip here working, so I can actually like bring this whole level down and just let the pip work it out again. I think we'll actually do that. It's an easy dig, but the pip can help us do it. Gotta put those pips to work. Now, research-wise, what I'm interested in is that thing that lets us get the clothes, which I assume is over here where there's textile production, clothing fashionator, upgrades snazzy suits into primo garb. So that home luxuries is what we'll want to research, not exactly as the first thing, but among the first things. start with meal preparation, so we have a supply of food. Oh, and I should also set up schedules. Do I have a preset here? No. I mean, I'm pretty sure I had a preset at some point, but okay, let's shift this. 5. Yes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. Yes. Shifted by 6, and then let's put auto on that and Ruby on that. There we go. So they are all now on their own schedules. So they'll take care of this dig work over here. I guess their priorities aren't set either yet. Let's put those in. That's good. Nobody does. No decorating allowed. And then Otto's gonna do farming, ranching. Bubbles will do cooking, operating, research is third. Ruby focuses on building and also digging. And a little bit of farming. Yeah. Is this already... No, it's too big to be a latrine. If I gave it a door. Another door. Let's put those in there so we have a latrine. So we do have Thimbleweed over here. Wild Thimbleweed. I wonder, because, yeah, like this is a bad place to open up because of the polluted oxygen. I'm wondering how we can get those cuddle pips going. Other than just waiting for a lucky break with it. Because we would need to allow pips to get in here without really allowing the oxygen to come out. I think we'll just have to wait until we can purify that oxygen. Because I really don't want to open that up before that. It seems to be free of slime lung though, which is nice. Some slime lung over here, but this one's free of slime lung. At least this chamber. So yeah, once we are ready, I think we'll go and work that out. Now, is that actually the pip that was down here? Yes, it is. Okay, I needed to kind of get over here. I'll have to close this door here and make it automatic. Because I don't want the pips around here. Now we need some work. Let's let's invent some work for them. There's this weird like stutter that happens here every now and then. That I'm not sure about why. Because they specifically said that they worked out kinks in the lags and such. Now, I think out of these, I'll take the snazzy suit because we're going to need a snazzy suit to be able to make some of those new clothes. I think upstairs here, we'll just set up our homes, our rooms. So, furniture, cots. Now, since I do have a tree block schedule right now, which we could increase even to a 4-block schedule with the next duplicant. We don't really need any more beds right now. They can just share beds. Let's see, add a new one. There we go. Yeah, so there's block 4. I'll actually rename this as well. They should be... Oh! Game has encountered an error. Let's try that again. It's definitely one of the mods that's breaking it. Yeah, it's what you get for playing like day 1 or day 2 with mods. See, how much did we lose? A fair amount. I was doing this, so... Let's get that one. Wait, actually, yeah, I'll want to do this first because I think it might have been... No? Oh! I think it has something to do with the schedule master for some reason. I don't know why that would break, but clearly it seems like it's breaking when I'm trying to apply a change to the schedule. Let's see. Schedule? Okay. Okay. It's not breaking. Ah, but now I don't have the shifter over here. So I have to do this manually. Okay, bath time goes there. Then bedtime, downtime, and then the rest is work. And block D. There we go. We have nobody on that as of right now. Don't dig that one. We'll get the carts in here. So 2 carts just in case somebody wants to sleep outside of... I don't know why where they would be sleeping during work, but I guess if there's another duplicant coming in. Let's... Nope. Nope, nope, nope. It ran away. Come on, come on. Get on this side. Get on this side, Pip. Come on, Pip. Come on. Okay, good. Good, good, good. No, don't be there. No, get out. Get out of there. Get out of there, Pip. Get out of there, Pip. Leave. Pip. 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 Alright. Now the Pip should be there where it can actually do some work. I mean, I could even, like, create a little natural Pip farm here. Oh, now we have new stuff here. Let's see. Galina's got, like, really bad synergy between this stuff here. Well, not really bad, but not like really interesting. And the interests are not that great either. I guess we'll just grab some water. But yeah, I could create like a natural Pip farm here. A mini Pip ranch. I mean, actually, why not? Why not? We'll try to trap the Pip in here. So it can work, and then we can bring the seeds in here and it can just plant some trees for itself. Lock that door. Keep that one open until the Pip comes in. It does already have a tree over there to plant, so let's let it do that. I feel like I thought I had somebody who could do this stuff, the super duper hard digging already, but I guess not. We need a waste disposal area though. I'll make one that is gonna make use of the CO2 here to create a little bit of a like filter. So we'll have a CO2 pit in here, and because CO2 forms at the bottom and oxygen goes up, we're gonna make it so that you go down here, then you come up here, and then you go over here, and this section is going to be, yeah, this section is going to then, so this is going to be full of CO2, and this section is going to build up oxygen and polluted oxygen and whatever other unwanted gases. So they'll stay here kind of naturally without us really having to worry about it too much. I mean, instead of using these natural walls, I guess I could just build an actual wall here to keep it all in place. It's just weird that that schedule mod broke everything. Not what I would expect. Alright, let's keep researching. I mean, I got the research schedule here, so I might as well use it. I'll just research everything kind of in order. All the basic research. We'll see how it goes. I need a Pip to go down there. Come on, Pip. You can do it. I don't have any ranchers yet. I cannot force you. But I will, if I have to. So we got some water over there. We really don't have much water to start off with here. Strangely. Usually you got a little bit more. Oh, the Pips. The Pip is ready to be trapped. Go! Somebody, go, 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 go. Trap that Pip. Oh, do it. Yes. The Pip is mine. I mean, again, it's got food there. It's got food for itself. Well, it'll have to grow the food first, but, you know. It's good enough. How many seeds do I got around here? 2. So there's there's one somewhere else as well. I could maybe haul it over there. Let's save before I do this because this uses a mod. So I'll drop a hauling point over here, and this one's gonna be it's gonna be arbor acorns, and I'm gonna guess sweep only, I suppose. And then we'll find where that acorn is. Sweep. Because I don't see it. Oh! Now I see it. It's already in there. Okay. Don't... Well, fine. Sweep it. Fine. Alright, well, we have one tree already in there, so good. The Pip should be fine. It'll be fine. What else do we want? I guess we'll put the compost over here. Compost. I'll put in 2. Why not? And then I mean, I also want a spot for wastewater in here. But I kind of don't want it to drip on this wood here. Guess let's dig this further out, and over here we'll have a little wastewater pit. There we go. So we have a place to put the polluted water from the outhouses. Or I guess from the wash basin. Let's replace that with tile. I don't like this natural flooring. The oxyfern, I want to get out of there. Also free that oxyfern. I kind of need a Pip down here as well to take care of these oxyferns, to actually just plant them. But I suppose we can open up the way over here to this Pip, and it will place down the oxyferns. So actually... I mean, I do want the CO2 to specifically build up here. So I wouldn't want this to open up there. Okay, wait. We're gonna do this the long way around, actually. So we'll build a ladder over here. I'll make it go all the way down. A ladder all the way down there. And then, from here, we'll open up the way to this pip and friends. I'll open this up. That oxyphone can probably stay right there. And then we'll open up the way down here and free the pip. That'll give my people some time to work. Wait. Where did it get... How did it get the third arbitrary over there? There were only 2 seeds. What did you do? What did you do? Bubbles is going to learn operating, because we're going for mechatronics. Operating... Why is your morale so high? Deco average 3. Why is the deco so high? Huh? Wait a second. Bubbles? What's wrong? What's wrong? How... What have you been looking at? Oh, you're an unappreciated artist. That kind of explains it. So Bubbles is gonna be kind of happy here. Which works. Oh, do prioritize finishing this, please. Get that started. Got mealwood growing here and everything. The pip's doing good work. Like, wild plants are much less efficient at doing what they do, but the reason why you want to have them is or why you could use them is because they don't require your duplicate's time first of all, but they also don't require stuff like irrigation, water, such. So that's a good thing. Now I need to wait for some polluted water to actually come out of here so I can design it. Let's see, exploration wise, do we got any anything interesting out here? Any vents? Any vents in the house? I'm not seeing any vents right around here. There's some cold over there. That's interesting. Yeah, no vents right around here. Fertilizer or some dupes. A really good suit wearer is not exactly the best thing right now. That's a little bit more specialized for later on. I mean, there's nothing bad about Rowan. Exactly. But just nothing really good either. Nails, same thing. Ren. I don't like them. I don't like them. We'll go ranching or farming. One toilet's already clogged up. They do clog them up real fast. I don't really need those alerts for block A. Alarm off. Sort of interested in seeing what's around, but then again, don't really have much reason to go exploring yet. I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping this though, because we will want to have some sort of a... We want to have a, like a, what's the word, like cleanup facility here that can take care of this polluted oxygen and convert it into, well, oxygen. So we'll refine that. What are you doing sleeping over there? Wait, oh, because these are assigned. Assigned, no. They are not assigned to anyone. They always assign themselves beds. They just need to open up one of these and they'll be able to breathe in here. I don't know if I want to open up the air vents just yet properly. I think I'll let it be as it is, because, well, this oxygen is going to be pushing out of there. The gases are going to exchange naturally here, even in this little pipe here. Oh, by the way, these arbitraries are not going to be growing very well. That's a very poorly planted tree. This pip. This pip. That's not how you do it. I'm almost feeling like... Yeah, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to uproot that and let the pip redo it. Do it again. Do it better. It's hungry. Maybe it'll be smarter while it's hungry. The gas pressure is lower around here now, so I do need some stuff. I mean, I could see about... well, first of all, let's replace that battery. But I could see about maybe... we do have... Wait, we don't have algae here, right? Yeah, we don't have algae to produce oxygen with, so... Unfortunately, no can do about that. I think just opening up these oxygen nodes around here is going to be good enough for now. Just need to be careful not to open too much. Come on, Pip. Go and grab that acorn. Yeah, like this place, for example, is going to add a lot of O2. Though it'll have to go a long way around to get back here. But as long as there's like gas pressure, it should be fine. Actually, I'll open that one up. This oxyphone's not going to be in a good position to put any CO2 into use. I'll have to create another CO2 pit here later on, especially once we can like clean up this air around here. For that reason, actually, I should be moving one of these composts actually a little bit further in, so it's not quite right there. That should stabilize the gas pressure here a little bit better. Plus, we have some pips. Or one pip. What you plant? Mealwood. I mean, pips make it so that you can... you can't exactly replace your farmers complete with pips, especially. Yeah, you can't quite take it that far, but they do take you a long way. I don't have any O2 generation around here, which is a little bit of a problem. We also don't have almost any coal. So for electricity generation, we'll have to burn wood. So we will want the pips to keep these trees happy. And I should also open up the ways to the trees so we can harvest them properly. I should also make it so that they are harvestable. You are free to harvest whatever you want. Keep the wild harvests up here. Can I see any poke shells? Yes. Poke shell. Okay, so. Oak pinch dwells in ethanol. And Sunny pinch dwells in water. So... So wait a second. They still eat the same stuff and like produce the same sand, but they must... It must be that they, because poke shells leave lime shells. It must be that the sandy shells and the, what are these others called? Oak shells. The sandy shells and oak shells must leave behind a different kind of material. The oak shell, obviously, is going to drop wood. But what is the, what would the sandy shell drop then? Like it's blue? Like my immediate thought would be plastic, because it looks a little bit like the like the glassy Drecos, but I know not. So, to get the supercomputer working with this mod, I was thinking, I thought it was like you would have a different option, but it actually just turns the supercomputer, the regular supercomputer, into one that has, is fed through a pipe. So you have to have a pipe for it. Alright, we got Frankie, Rowan, Nicola. Nicola's a really great pilot. Really great future pilot. We don't necessarily need a pilot right now, but... No, wait. Cannot do researching errand. Not a great pilot, then. That kind of breaks it all apart, because I don't think you can get the advanced rocketry if you can't do research. Rowan's like almost there, but not really. We'll go with the snazzy suit. Again, we need one. I'll just save. Just in case. That Pip's gonna be hungry without any wood to eat over there. I'm hoping that this Pip's gonna be able to get the trees to grow fast enough so it can get some food. This Pip's gonna be just happy out here, munching on some arbor trees. It can handle most of this wild growth out over here. Though I wouldn't mind giving it a friend. So I think we could just excavate this other one. That hits granite though. No, wait, I can dig granite now. We do have the level up for that. So let's free the Pip. Oh, we've got a nat gas over there. It's not really accessible though, because it's got this polluted oxygen over here, blocking the way. Got the Bakus. Let's see, temperatures. See if I can spot any other. Oh, there's another one. Neutronium blocked. Nope. There's a double. Aha. Interesting. Very interesting. Wonder if they might happen to be synergistic. That'd be real nice. But yeah, we got the natural gas over there. It's not exactly a priority. I'll have to pop some hydrogen over here, but that's not too much of a problem. A little bit of hydrogen. It's not that big of a deal because it just shoots up to the top of the base. In fact, it kind of helps a little bit with oxygen gas pressure, since it occupies some tiles and kind of squeezes the oxygen down between the CO2 and O2, or CO2 and the hydrogen itself. So in that sense, I could maybe just dig us over there to see what that is, instead of cheating it, because we could cheat it, but it'll be nice to just dig over there as well. Do we have we don't have slime lung in here. That's good. Yeah, there's some slime lung over there, but this stuff specifically over here is not slime lunged. Oh, we have a pip egg. Nice. I wanted to drop a ladder over here so we can go and investigate what these two are. So let's dig the way and see. There's stuff that's too hard to dig. But that'll hopefully already tell us what's in there. I'll put that to priority 1. Maybe that'll mean that they won't put stuff in there and we'll be able to take it out. Now, I did have a mod that does like sealed stop sublimation. I don't remember if it's on right now. As in, do I need to do I need to put this storage bin underwater? Is the question. I think no. That's just one of those like small nice to have things as mods. Not needing to necessarily have that yeah, not needing to have that set up so that you don't lose the stuff in the storage. Come on. Come on. Dig it. Dig it. I want to know. Let me in. I don't think any event's gonna show up in this tile anyway, so that doesn't tell us anything. Ruby, get back to work. What are you doing? Sleeping? Yeah, Ruby's no break. Oh well. I want to know what the vent is. Ooh, oil. Actually, a fair amount of oil just bubbling out over there. It's nice. Still got some space over there. Pip, please don't die. And also plant that last arbor acorn. Just do it. Just do it. Put it over there somewhere. Like in the middle. There's a nice empty spot over here where there's nothing, right? Yeah, nothing there. Go and put it down there. Come on, Pip. Oh, did they okay, so we don't know what it is. So it's it must be something that's low. So once I have the digging, I'll be able to see it here. But it's too low to be seen from here. if it was similar to this natural gas vent over here, it would be the two middle tiles going up by 4, I think. So we would be seeing it in this tile. But we don't. I want that so we don't start dropping any. Oh, they are complaining about the rads around here. I guess it is a little bit irradiated considering the high amount of shiny bugs around here. It's not that bad. Like, come on. It's barely safe. Barely safe. Good enough. Mostly safe. But I'm barely safe. That's I've never heard of anything better than that. So this one's gonna do, once we have it, it'll do slime. I guess polluted dirt as well, sure. But also slime. Mesh. I could start the toilet project. Project toilet over here somewhere. Let's see. Nisbet is nyctophobic, which is kind of annoying to deal with, to be honest. Because normally, like, everybody here is sleeping in the dark, technically. So it's kind of annoying to figure out. Well, basically it just requires you to set up a light in the bedroom, but yeah, it's still a hassle. Ada is ranching, supplying caregiver green, germ resistant and green thumb. Gossman is operating a suit wearing and has starry-eyed. Which is kind of interesting. A loud sleeper. None of these are really abilities that we are looking for right now, though. Like, what we actually need right now is a researcher, because we need somebody who's going to be our advanced researcher. That's what I just realized. We don't have anyone who's going to be doing advanced research. So that'll be a problem in a couple of cycles. So if a researcher comes up, I'll have to really consider taking them. When are they finally gonna get this filled up? It's about full. Just do it. Also, what's Ruby doing over here? Constructing. I guess Ruby did have a construction base as well, so it kind of makes sense. But I want to know. I want to know what's over here. Okay, let's just do it. Just do it. Bubbles. So I mean, Bubbles is the it does have research here, so I could make Bubbles an advanced researcher. So we have somebody who can use the advanced, the supercomputer. Sure. I mean, we'll get to mechatronics eventually anyway, so well, let's do that so we have somebody who can use the supercomputer once it comes down to that. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Because it could be a really interesting thing with these doubles out here. Actually, just so I'm sure that I get it right, I'll make sure that I dig these out correctly. Leaving the dormant tile there. Come on, Ruby, you can breathe. You can breathe. Slime, let's move that out as quick as possible. Come on, Ruby. Show us. Hot polluted oxygen. Beautiful. And the other. Ruby. Ruby. And the other. A volcano. That's not synergistic at all. I don't think there's really any synergy to that. Hot polluted oxygen and magma. Like, this is heat. And I mean it's also like rock, igneous rock, but it's mostly like heat. And this is already hot. It comes out at 500 Celsius, which does cool down real fast because oxygen doesn't really hold temperature much. But yeah. Yeah, so the thing is that I mean, I guess the only good thing about these two things being close to each other is that they are both going to need cooling. So a cooling solution in this area is going to be can be shared by these two, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, the polluted oxygen, it's also going to need to be cleaned up, which is not that bad of a deal. Simple enough to handle. But it's going to need to be cooled down as well. Because otherwise, if I just left the 500 Celsius oxygen, even when cleaned up, enter my base, it's gonna heat things up really fast. Again, it loses that heat really quickly, but the ambient, like the like effect of it over time is going to be very big. So yeah, I don't want to pop that even when I can actually clean it up. I'll still want to keep it as it is. Idle? Idle? You don't got any work? Yeah, the pressure problem is still there. I could get an electrolyzer to work out some stuff here. I don't really know if I want to, because we don't really have much in terms of water yet. Speaking of, one project would be to get rid of this water over here, or make use of it. So that could be something to do. Another thing to do is to actually open up this area so that the oxygen can reach out here, because now it's getting blocked by a lot of CO2 and stuff around here. But again, I don't want this area to be oxygenated. That's the problem right now. I guess I can open it up here. So if we take this and then do this. Like that. I can then build, open this up properly. So that can be their next project, is just open the airways so we have a better airflow. Because this way, there's still going to be a CO2 trap down here. Which is just going to get stronger as this is going to start producing polluted oxygen over here. Which is going to start filling up at the top layer and pushing that CO2 down. Oops. So that should help our pressure problems a little bit at least. When the duplicates aren't being lazy sleeping. So we are getting good amounts of lumber here from all of these wild trees, so that's good. At some point we will want to domesticate the trees. But for now, especially with the amount of trees that we have around here, it's going to be just fine to have them just be out here free. I could even go and grab these two remaining trees as well, so we have... Oh, there's a third one as well. But it's got a little bit of polluted oxygen, so I don't know about that. Cycle 15. Maybe I should remove these. We got airlocks and airflow tiles. Let's replace those with airflow tiles so the airflow in the pip room is better. Also airflow for the bedroom. This doesn't really need to be enclosed, but I'll just enclose it anyway. And then in terms of airlocks, we're going to be adding airlocks here. I guess I could make like a really... This is a bit overkill in terms of what it's doing, but I could make it so that it cuts airlocks here, double airlocks, so that it's gonna freshen up the air. And yeah, it's only gonna be basically letting out fresh oxygen once we have those scrubbers in there. Ruby can go for super hard digging and a new hat. We still need super duper hard for that, though. I wonder why it's not putting that last one there. Let me put a hauling point here for any and all arbor acorns. And I'll see if maybe my duplicates will take them over there at some point, and maybe that'll help the pip work better. I can already know that in preparation for this cleanup process, I'm going to have a battery over here, and I'm going to have a generator. So the cleanup actually works. like so. Again, that's kind of overkill, the way it's built there. Another one of these is really research material. Liam could be sort of, but there isn't really enough there to... Yeah, there's not enough to really impress me. I don't think I'll need that. Oh, I think we have... Yeah, we got the acorn over there, so let's remove that. Maybe now the pip will reconsider putting it down. Oh wait, I just realized I got this Nazi suit, but I never gave it to anyone. Let's see. I think it was Bubbles who was the like super happy one, right? Let's see. Yeah, Bubbles is the happy one. Snazzy, I guess Ruby is gonna probably get the most use out of it. So Ruby gets Snazzy. Alright, we'll dig that out. Now, O2 still will have trouble getting through here. Because it's going to fill up there, and this is going to fill up with CO2. So I think what I'll do is I'll open this up. I'll open this up like this. And I'll give them a ladder there so they can hop over. But that should open up the pressure here. So CO2 gets dropped down here, where we already have an oxyphone as well. And then the O2 can release into the base. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about the CO2 lock here, but I think it'll hold. Basically, once I have access to cleanup, which I think is going to be fairly soon, because now we can start doing... Yeah, it's doing this stuff. We don't really need this stuff right now. A smart home, I guess, we'll need soon. But I'll let it finish. But then we'll go for decontamination here, so we can get the deodorizer. Because then we can clean that up, and I can just let it... It doesn't matter if the O2 kind of gets out. What else do we want after that? I guess let's start with, I'll do ranching so we can move those pips around. And then we'll do the toilet. Toilet situation. And after that, I guess, power. Power. I don't really need the... Oh no, did that just... Oh no, that just removed everything. No! Okay, you do those. That. Those. That. And those. Alright. Greater ranching so we can wrangle the pips. See, the O2 just starts flowing out already, naturally. And the CO2 starts getting pushed down. Mag check. Oh! Oh! They got some thimbleweed over here. Nice. Nicely done, except that it's not going to grow there. You idiot. Stupid Pip. Yeah, I mean, that's decently great. I just need a... I mean, it's going to be warm enough there. It'll start growing. It's like just at the bottom of it, but I think it will start growing as it warms up a little bit here. So that'll actually get the Pip some thimble. Nice. Nice. Furniture. We don't need any of that. What do we need next? Jobs. Should we do the water next? Sure. Let's go and drain this thing. So let me do it like this. We'll create a little bit of pool here that the water can drain into, and then the duplicates are gonna climb up here. I think the pool's gonna be a little bit deeper than that. Something like that's gonna be good. So they can dig that out and get the water down. Open up a new area. We can get these trees. The Pip is still not dropping that acorn anywhere. It's also hungry. But I can't move it yet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pip. I will... You'll be fine soon. Don't you worry. I'll take care of you soon. But right now... I'm sorry. You just have to wait. I wonder if Pips stop. No, I mean they never stop. They'll never stop planting stuff. If I'm gonna get some cleanup done in here, I'm also gonna need a small power station over here. So we'll do a jumbo battery and a manual generator. I was gonna do two, but I guess just one cleanup can probably deal with it just fine. There's like trace amounts of food poisoning in the air here. Well, that's fine. No, nobody's gonna worry about that. A little bit of food poisoning in the air. Who cares? Right? 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 We're gonna need some wood burners at some point. But I would also want to refine that lumber as soon as possible. Actually, I should add it to the list here. Petroleum generator is where it's done, but then it needs to be refined in... What's the refinement? In the ethanol distiller. Yeah. Needs to be turned into ethanol, and then ethanol can be burned in the petroleum generator. still got pressure problems. But this stuff is it's stabilizing just fairly slowly because of the way that the materials flow. Plus this is not a very big area for it to flow through. Big air vents are important. What's the heat around here? Yeah, it's all right. We don't have much in terms of cooling in this place, though. We don't have anything too super hot around us, but it is like the ambient temperature is not on our side. Plus, it's only going to be getting hotter. There's a little bit of neutronium there. We have another vent over there. I think this one we're going to be cheating because it's so far away. I'll do a cheat on this one. Liquid sulfur geyser. Oh, liquid sulfur. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. It's going to be hot. How hot does it need to be, actually? Sulfur... Liquid sulfur... Oh, it doesn't need to be that hot. I thought sulfur had to be like super hot before it melted down. But that's actually not bad. If it starts melting at like a little over 100 Celsius. Like you could melt that in your oven at home. If you can melt it at home in your oven, it's not bad. Them's the rules. Oh, we can open this up. Get the water flowing. I mean, digging more of this out is just gonna make the pressure problems worse, but on the other hand, we get some more gas from there, so it sort of it works out. It works out in the end. It's all fine. Don't worry. Don't worry, I've done this before. New printables. Are we finally gonna grab somebody? Ooh, what? Purple polyester. So is that one of the new suits then? I wasn't expecting to see it as a care package. Also, all of these dupes kind of suck. So I'll grab it. Increases decor in a small area of effect around the wearer. So, I mean, it's kind of like the snazzy suit, but just better? Deco 40. Wait. The snazzy suit is, where do I see it? It's like a... snazzy suit. 30. Okay, so it's not that big of a difference. But apparently it does it in a small area of effect, which, I mean, that's how decor works generally, I'm pretty sure. So, like, that's how the snazzy suit works as well, but I guess it just works in a similar way, but just better. An improved version of it. Gotta make sure to allow all of these new plants that the pips have been planting down here. Always. Always with the new plants. The pips. Food? How's food? Yeah, food's fine. Plenty of excellent. I should probably get a meal-sized farm going here, though. Just at least a small one. At least get it, like, started. We don't need much, but it would be nice to have some domesticated meal lice, because meal lice is so easy to take care of. Even domesticated. Alright, there's our water pool. We shall mop up the rest. No, wait, I don't want to open that because it's got some polluted oxygen. Not much, but still. The cleaner we can keep everything, the better. Diamonds. Alright, but now we have deodorizers, so we can start deodorizing these areas. I'll place a heavy deodorizer over there. One deodorizer over here as well. Let's get that one done right away. So it can start cleaning up this room. Because that'll also help anyone working here, because they're going to have yucky lungs whenever they come in here, if it's dirty. I mean, now that I think of it, I should maybe have two. So once over here and once over here. Because this is where most of the polluted oxygen is going to come out of anyway. So perhaps I will place one over on this side as well. And the wire. Get the construction done on these. Yeah, just breathing in all of the polluted oxygen over here. Oh, no O2 in the... Not enough O2 in the sleeping room. That's not a good time. It's not a good time. They won't... They don't... For some reason they don't like it if there isn't enough oxygen while they are trying to sleep. I don't know why. For some reason they see that as a problem. So yeah, this oxyphone over here is never going to be able to do anything. I'll clear that out. In general, some of these plants are in less than ideal positions. Once those have their filtration mediums, then we can open this up. Again, this is overkill. But I just want to be sure. And this is pretty cheap stuff to maintain, so it's not the biggest problem anyway. So what I want to do is I'll want to open this up and also open this up. I'll want to open this up and have the deodorizer start cleaning that air. Then we'll, as it's cleaning it up, we'll open up the doors every now and then to let some of that clean oxygen through. This would be even better if these were mechanized airlocks, because then I could do it remotely. But even with duplicate manual airlocks, it's fine. We can do it. So that'll give us some more oxygen production here. Even more if I open up this area here. There's no slime lung there. Luckily, if I open this. And I guess we could harvest the paku over here as well. So let's dig those out. Because polluted water generates polluted oxygen. But it does it on the surface, so basically the wider you have your polluted water, the better. Because the polluted water down here is not going to produce anything. It's just the stuff on the surface, so the more surface you have, the more polluted oxygen is coming in. And the more polluted oxygen is coming in, the more we can then clean up and bring over here to the base. And thus we don't need to be producing any oxygen. Simple enough. I mean, we'll want to produce some oxygen, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyways, let's send somebody in here. Let's send Ruby. Also, I'll do some inspections. Ruby gets regenerative. Yeah. Seen worse. So for example, I could open up this one now, so that both of them can work here. And once they've been working a little bit, we can open this one for just a little bit. The problem with this one is going to be that there's such a pressure difference here that all of this oxygen is going to just shoot in, and that's going to be a bad time because it's just going to go past the deodorizers altogether. In fact, I think what we'll do is we'll place down a manual airlock up here, so that can then be closed, so that I can make sure that the oxygen down here is gonna stay clean while I open this, and then we can close this and open this, so we can get some of that stuff through again. So yeah, now it should be safe to open this one up as well. So we should see how the oxygen just shoots out. Yeah, it just comes out through there. So there's a little bit of polluted oxygen still in there, but it's gonna come through normally. So I'm hoping this will kind of make its way around. Using like gas pumps would obviously be better in terms of moving the gas, but just letting it naturally stabilize is good enough for now. Joshua, would not be the worst. The main thing I don't really like about Joshua is the combination of decorating and decreased creativity. That's not really a good combo. Catalina could work. Devon. Yeah. Again, we are looking for somebody to do research, so I don't think we'll take any of those either. Still no duplicants. Alright, we got some idle people. So at this point, actually, I will allow them to go up there. So they can jump. Oh, they can't jump that. I'll put down a ladder. So they can jump that. And they can harvest the thimble reed. Actually, at this point, the amount of polluted oxygen that's coming through here is going to be minor enough, I think, that we can leave these airlocks open. I don't think they are actually going to be a problem. I won't decommission them just yet. I'll first see what happens, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine. Yeah, because the pressure around here is stabilizing enough that this O2 is not just gonna shoot straight through here. So the deodorizers will definitely have time to work. Work their work. Let's plant some mealwood. This place is clean as well, which means that this is kind of losing its purpose. So perhaps I'd rather put in a mechanized airlock here to allow them quicker access through this, and then just allow them through. I'll still want to keep this as its own atmosphere, but we can open it up, so it's less of a problem now. So we can focus the dirty work over here. Or at least that dirty work. And that means that we can open up this whole area to further facilitate that pressure exchange here. I mean, the whole area has sort of stabilized in pressure pretty well, though. So yeah, we're looking pretty good with the gases right now. Pretty good. The problem is still that there's too little gas in the area in general, though. So we need something to like introduce a little bit more gas in here. One thing that we could do is burn wood, because that's going to create CO2, which is going to create a CO2 pit. Another one would be some sort of vent, but nat gas we don't want to introduce in here. We don't want to introduce the polluted oxygen either, because it's too hot. And this was sulfur, which is not going to help us either. Wait, ethanol distillery. Yeah, it creates carbon dioxide as well. So we could do some lumber refinement to create some CO2 buildup in here. As one thing. Let's see. Yeah, we could start working on some ethanol distillery. I guess. Because like the lumber in on itself is not going to be too useful for us. So I'd rather have it in some sort of a more useful form. I realize this place is not going to be very useful. We're going to need some scaffolding over here to get that done. But yeah, we'll do an ethanol distillery over here, maybe 2 distillers, and the duplicates can come over here and throw some lumber in there, and that's going to create CO2. Also polluted dirt that we're going to compost away. So that'll help us a little bit, because the problem isn't exactly that we don't have oxygen. Like, we have not major amounts of oxygen, but we just have it sprawled out on too big of an area. So if we can force the oxygen out from down here by introducing a lot of CO2 down here, then that's going to help us breathe better in the main area. And for the plants complaining about growth pressure, the problem is that they don't care what kind of a gas they are in. It just needs to have enough of that gas. And right now they don't have enough of it. So let's bring that in. Replace those with airflow. I'll just keep these open because that's kind of the idea we're going for here. Complaining about starvation. Just go eat. Just eat. Yeah, hey, that thimblery is growing just fine. We'll see if maybe the pips eat that, and maybe we'll get some cuddly pips. I think I technically could have forced the, now that I think of it, the creative mode to sort of bring out the cuddly pips and such, but it would have been a lot of work for very little when we can just, you know, play the game as well. Oops, no, 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 no. The arbor trees are almost fully grown, then they'll start growing the branches and the pip can finally eat. And we might be able to finally introduce some more pips in here. Maybe like just throw a second pip in there. I don't know if we should overflow it with pips. That's giving us some new O2. Technically the way this is built is not exactly ideal, so I think what would be better is to actually just open this up so that it flows better. Because now all the polluted oxygen just kind of tries to go over there, and then it can't quite come down here. And the thing is that different kinds of gases can't mix. So if we have that low pressure oxygen in here, it's blocking the high pressure polluted oxygen from being able to get in here in the first place. So in that sense, we should try to get this opened up a little bit. Let's get a jumbo. I want this done so I can remove the scaffolding. Go and dig. Oh, they could have actually dug it from the other side as well. Alright. We will dig this out. I'll maybe just use the deconstruction tool. We'll dig all of that out. Don't wait. No, they can reach it, so they can just do it in whatever order they want. We'll get some ice. We could get some icing here. Abe, why did you have to go there? Abe, why? Abe would have been excellent. Would have been just excellent for our researcher. But then slow learner. No, and same with May. Why would it do this? For Nisbet, the critter version and Luddite don't really matter too much. I mean, Luddite is for a supplier is not ideal because I would probably want them to have a operation work as their like backup work, but we'll go for ice. And I'll let it just melt. Actually, I'll maybe move it over here to this water so it doesn't just blow up right there. Done a holding point over here with ice. Yeah, when you have time, move the ice. And then we'll get a storage bin here as well that can store some extra lumber. I guess I could just open those tiles up. They don't really have a purpose right now. I could put a second mealwood level here because these don't really need to have a 4 high exactly. But then they need a liquid output. So down on this level, we're gonna start working on some storage. I'm sorry, tree. You're in the way. The tree and the oxyphone has to go, unfortunately. We'll open that up so the pips can do what they want. Actually, I should just move it over here a little bit. No point having it down there. There we go. And we'll put down a golden pump. I guess insulated pipe just because I'll never want to open this up. Hopefully, I mean, the ethanol's going to be used up, so I'm not exactly sure if this is going to get really overpressurized, but just in case. We'll add, yeah, insulated piping here as an input. And then also, I don't have the conductive wire yet. I want to put a conductive wire there, so we don't need to worry too much about that either. Lumber. Put all the lumber you have in there. And then into the machines. Bubbles. We don't super need field research or astronomy, like right now. So I think we'll just go for the. I'll start with improved carrying actually, but we'll go towards mechatronics. The gases here are mixing up better. That's good. Still not ideal. I guess these deodorizers should be more like over here, where they can just immediately take care of the O2 over here. Plus the CO2 is something that I would also want to move over. I'm not actually 100% sure why it's building up in here like that. Because you'd think that it would just push its way down. I mean, I guess gases are sometimes kind of bad at moving horizontally by themselves. What are we researching right now? We're working on ranching, and after ranching we'll go into the power stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do want that for the low resistance, the conductive wiring. I'll change this around so we get that sooner, please. Oh, and to actually make it useful, we are going to want to refine some metal. So let's get a rock crusher. And can it crush over here? Yeah. Wait. No, they're going to be digging out the whole thing. Rock crusher. I guess I could put a no, it doesn't have space over there. I want it somewhere where it's like close to a already in use power system. Maybe I'll put it down here then. We'll deconstruct those and open that. I really need another duplicate to work here. We are getting backed up here on with all the jobs. too many errands. Clean air. It's important. Ruby. Super duper hard digging. Go for it. The sulfur over there. Buried object. Cool salt slush. Oh, this one is cool salt slush is actually pretty good. That's good water. I like it. We got chlorine room here. Chlorine treasure. I mean, it's actually something that I could actually probably just open up as is. Because cool slush, it's pushing out brine at -10 Celsius, so that's a pretty good cooler. Hello, Martin. Lots of learning. There is lots of learning, yes. But it's the fun part. You get to you can just like start a game again and again and again until you learn things. There's a lot of hot CO2 over there. But yeah, I mean, I could just open this up, no problem. We can get that into here. It doesn't have to be perfect, so I can just open up and do some sort of a little pit here for it to flow into, and then we can build it up as things go. Yeah, it doesn't need to be anything too special right now. It's a very easy vent to handle. Basically, all it's gonna need is for us to use that as water is to just desalinate that brine, which is not a really rough process to do either. I can't do it yet. Desalination. Wait. Oh, there. Desalinator. Removes, yeah, desalinator just removes salt. Salt, so it gives you salt and it gives you water, which is both like, those are good things. Both are good things to have around. And the brine itself is going to have a slight cooling effect on the world. I do have the DLC. We are playing on a regular asteroid though, not a spaced out asteroid, but spaced out is on. Let's see. Ada, I need researcher. Amari. Rocket retarding building. No interest in research itself. But being a... I mean... trypophobia on a builder is not necessarily good, because builders are usually required to do a little bit of digging at least. But Joshua... Neither one of these can really be turned into a impromptu researcher, because they don't really work for that. But I mean, Joshua could be a good just general helper around base. So I think we are at the point when I do kind of need a fourth duplicate to get things done. So we'll get Joshua in here. Joshua's going to take block D, finally. Somebody on block D. Joshua, because that's going to have nighttime work as well. And Joshua's priorities are going to be decorating once we get it. But digging, but first supplying, storing, and tidying as the primary priority. Joshua's actually like interested in a little bit of everything. Wait, I guess it's because of nighttime. Yeah, it was because of nighttime. Everything was good. But yeah, cleaning is like the main priority, and then digging after that, and decorating once it becomes available. Yeah. Get the egg. We got plenty of pips around here already. And some pip egg sacks. Nope, we don't have a pip egg anymore because we got a pip squeak. Pip squeaks. I'm sure there's another pip egg here somewhere. This pip is still alive. Good. Because these trees are growing their branches. You'll get your food soon, Pip. I promise. I promise you will eventually get your food. For Joshua, I think we'll start with improved carrying, but then I'll start working on decorating. So we can have a decorator here, but we don't super need a decorator right now. So that's why I'm not prioritizing it super hard. Joshua's main job is doing cleaning work and such. Oh hey, I just remembered. Toilet. I should probably make a toilet. Where should I build the toilet? I should move the beds. I'll move the beds and I'll build the toilet here. I kind of want the toilet here, but the water tank's there. And we have the uranium there as well. Rio's here as well. Hello, Rio. Welcome in. Yeah, let's move the beds over here. And I'll give them 4 beds. It's not like I can't do that. A whole 4 beds. They're gonna be so happy. They better be happy. I'm giving them beds. Oh, that's actually incorrect. Beds go up 1 more. Right there. And tile. And door and door. make proper bedrooms. I can't make bedrooms. Bedrooms require you to have the comfy bed, and to make a comfy bed I need plastic, which I don't have yet. So can't make real bedrooms yet. But this counts as a barracks though, so that already gives a +1 morale. So yeah, we'll get the toilet over here. I guess I'll put the support system upstairs. Yeah, when it's just cots, it's a barracks. And the reason why I build these the way that I do, like these 4x4 rooms with 2 cots, is that is easily converted to a single bedroom, because you just replace the cots with a bed, a comfy bed, and then you can put some art in there as well to make the dupes happy. So that is why that is like that. In case anyone has ever wondered why I build my bedrooms like that. Lots of jobs going around. I'm double, triple checking that this doesn't get opened up. I don't want the volcano to open. So I mean, technically I could use the brine here to cool down this place. But it's fairly far away, so I don't really want to bother with that right now. But technically, that's how I could work it right now. Technically. Now, this chlorine is more problematic of a substance than hydrogen. Because hydrogen goes to the top. So as long as you just got enough space at the top of your base, or in rooms, hydrogen doesn't really matter too much. It is irritating to the dupes, so you don't want them to be breathing it. But it's not a problem if it's just like up there. But chlorine is much more problematic because chlorine chlorine forms below oxygen but above CO2, and it is also an irritant. So dupes do not enjoy being in chlorine, and the way it works is that it basically ends up creating this sandwich situation between your oxygen and CO2 levels, and that's just not a good place to be. It's a bad time. I mean, it's the same problem with hydrogen as well if you have it in like abundance, but a little bit of hydrogen here is not going to bother anyone. When I got to the point of converting hydrogen is when I started to fail. Converting it for what do you mean? Making liquid hydrogen? Alright, let's deconstruct those. And let's build this toilet. Now, there is one mod here that's gonna be a little bit gameplay. It's gonna change the gameplay a little bit. because we're gonna have some happy dupes. Or is it productive? I don't remember what the effect is, but basically you can build lavatories out of gold, and they're gonna use their bathroom use time goes up, but I think they'll be happier after they come out, which I thought was a funny mod. I don't think it has that big of an effect, but yeah. Not a particular use, but getting the filters and stuff to work is where I start to get lost. Ah, okay, so yeah, just filtering the gases. Yeah, I try to generally avoid having to filter much. Like, in the end game, it's nice to have like a hermetically sealed base where you just have like oxygen inside there, and you clean it up if there's anything else in there. You just oxygenate everything. But otherwise, I like to just kind of manage the gases in more like natural ways. Like yeah, with hydrogen, you just have some spots for it to go up top, and with CO2 you just build a pit where it's gonna be. Let's see, Travaldo. Yeah, I need that researcher. That's the problem, I need the researcher. None of these are researchers. Sorry, we're getting a poke shell, and we're gonna kill it. Because I don't want an adult poke shell in here. I mean, do I not want an adult poke shell here? I mean, it is not really gonna help us much. But I guess it could just, I don't know, it could grow up and vibe. It doesn't really matter that much, I suppose. I don't need to murder the poor little creature that just got created. Right away, just kill it. Alright, let's get some lavatories here. Wait. Wait on a second. Oh no. Oh no, that's miscalculated. No, it's supposed to be wider by 1. No. Ah, that's the basis of everything. Okay, what's gonna be easier? I think it's gonna be easier to just push it by 1 this way. To the left. Yeah. Yeah. Cancel all of that. Oh. Oh. Same with liquids, filtering them, that just confused my small brain. Yeah, with liquids I'm pretty I try to be pretty exact about them not getting mixed up in the first place. Like, I try my best to keep them separated, but if they do get mixed, like if you have you know, like salt water and water mixed up together, it's not very hard to separate them. You basically just put a liquid pump in there, then you add a water liquid filter, and then you pipe the water or the pump into the liquid filter, and then you choose which material comes out of that orange output. And so you can just say that that's going to be water, and then you can just put that in your water tank, and anything else just goes into the next tank where it might get filtered or whatever. They still haven't moved that ice. Come on. Move the ice. I don't want a puddle over there. Can't believe I miscalculated this. I'm usually more careful about that. Getting those perfect 16 by 4 rooms. I guess this pip's never gonna plant that arbor acorn. Maybe it will once it gets some food. Still hungry. It's been hungry for like 30 years. 30 days. "30 days without food. Trapped in this little room. Just going around and round and round and round. Poor little Pip. You want to download this again? Yes. Okay, so sink. Lavatory. Golden. Golden. And then shower. Not golden. I mean, I could make them out of gold as well. Just to make them nicer in terms of decor, but yeah. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Okay, liquid piping, so here's the input. Input piping. Output piping. Whoops. Output piping. And I'll throw the cleanup over here. So there's the conductive wire. Did I have a... I never built the actual rock crusher. We do need the rock crusher. Gotta crush those rocks. So yeah, we need the water sieve. This way around, please. So then we can have clean water coming in here. Through that. And then the wastewater comes out here, but I think I'll add some liquid reservoirs here. Yeah, maybe 2. Sure. Well, we'll push it through 2 reservoirs. That way, like that. Oh wait, this needs to go through the overflow valve though. So bridge. There we go. And then I'll figure out where to actually overflow it at some point. I guess into our tree farm. But for now, that looks good. Then we'll start building this ladder again in its correct position. And open that. Open that. And I mean, maybe I'll just give this its own battery system. For now, why not? Why not? Why not? There we go. So once that's done, it'll be done. I need to push a little bit of fresh water in there, and then it'll be self-sufficient. Our O2 production over here is looking nice. I'd love to dig deeper in here, but there's unfortunately some slime lung there, so I really don't want to open that up. It'd be a bad time if this just got blasted with slime lung. What food sources? Right now, all I've got is this this little plot here of mealwood. I usually don't care too much about food until later on. Like usually it's just raw mealwood for quite a while. What I probably should do is set up a second one. The thing with Verdante as a start is that there's a lot of natural plant life already, and you have the pips going around planting more wild stuff. So you actually have quite a lot of wild food to eat. So that's pretty much providing us with a good amount of food here already. But yeah, on top of that, it's just mealwood here. I mean, the wild food is also mealwood. Let's be real. but yeah, the pips help. Pips help. Let's go open this up. I never picked a creature as a surprise. I see my mistake now. On this asteroid, the pips are here already at the very beginning, so I have not brought them in as care packages. Pips, it's not really worth it, I think, in like a Terra start or some other start where they aren't naturally there to really use them in that sense. It's more in like this. It's more just adapting to this start in the game to be more reliant on that. You still hungry? You'll get your food. I promise. I promise. Oh wait, so I need to move this whole thing as well. So I already moved it once. I'll move it again. Deconstruct those. What do we got? Pakus! We could get some better food for a little bit. Operator, yeah. Still nothing. Saltwater or food? I mean, we're doing pretty good on food right now. I don't think we need the calories, to be honest. Can never have too much water. Bubbles. Bubbles is gonna go for improved carrying. Oh, now we need to start pounding out some aluminum. 99 aluminum, please. And any eggshell into lime, yes. Do that forever. Hydrate, thank you. It's getting cleaned up nicely, and this thimbleweed is nicely producing more and more. So we have good reed fiber here. We have good amounts of thimbleweed seeds as well. Technically those, oh, I think this is actually blocking them because they won't be able to go And they are blocked here as well. But the pips could technically make their way around to grabbing that thimble reed eventually. But at least for now they have this one as well. So that's good. We might see those cuddly pips eventually. Let's move those. As a very clean little player, I could handle too much lying around. I find that it's generally, it takes a lot of, first of all, it takes a lot of storage space to store like all of this material. Like just this like room of rocks and stuff is gonna fill up a couple of storage bins. And yeah, it also just adds a lot of work for the duplicants to do to clean everything up. But it does, it is good in the sense that it cleans up the place. It removes any decor decreasing stuff, and generally it helps. It helps temperatures also change more rapidly, which dependent on the situation might be a bad thing. Because like the stuff here is going to absorb any ambient temperature into it. So if you want to so yeah, in that sense, keeping it as is in the beginning is probably good, because you don't want the heat death of the surrounding stuff to get to you too fast, and also any of the machines you have. So it's nice to have the stuff to kind of eat some of that heat as well. Because if I moved everything, like all of the random clutter around into like over here in the corner, there would be less mass here in general to just soak up the heat. So this area would heat up faster. But yeah, it does have the effect that the decor is not so good, because there's a lot of like random debris around here. But I also don't generally care too much about the decor bonus at this point in the game anyway. Like there's a few nice things, like somebody might have a nice suit or something, and yeah. But until I add actual like decorations around here, I don't really care too much. The toilet is almost done. Almost. I'm gonna dig that out. Get some more surface area for this polluted oxygen to generate. It could probably be worth it to clean up these bedrooms, though. Also, I just realized this needs to be locked. And this needs to be open. I think we have opened up pretty much all the oxalite around here. There's a little bit of oxalite here. Otherwise, I think we've tapped it all. Oh, here's a pretty good one. I probably should actually open this up. It's got good oxalite and it's got a tree as well. I'll open it up like this. I'll just open it up to this point. Let the oxalite just open itself up. just break down, and then we get access to this. Planting stuff here. Yeah, a good idea to plant the stuff right next to the volcano. Good job, Pips. It's gonna work out fine for us. Alright. Please do this stuff. I want to finally start working on this ethanol. Oh wait, that's not supposed to be sweep only. Just do it. Poke shells all up here. Oh wait, can I see through the poke shell? No wait, I already saw it. Yeah, it needs to be... It needs to dwell in ethanol or water for those. I mean, throwing a poke shell in like an ethanol pool could be a thing. At some point. Right now, probably not. But at some point. Okay, this stuff is ready. We need to introduce a little bit of clean water. Through that. And we can use a toilet. Hey, this Pip has finally gotten some food. Finally. I'm sorry, Pip. I'm sorry you had to live. How long do you even live? Because, oh. Yeah, it's lived almost like half of its life. Hungry. Or half of its lifespan, I mean. Basically all of its life. When's the best time to move off of manual power making? I usually wait until... Oh yeah, here you can see they have now royally relieved. So they have a morale and decor bonus for half a cycle. So it's not a full cycle's bonus. So you can't like really rely on it to give you that full point, but it's a nice little boost. But yeah, when I like to move off manual power when I have access to smart batteries. Basically, at the point when I can tell my coal generators or wood burners or whatever I'm using to just generate as much power as is needed at the time. Because otherwise, the like coal generator, for example, it just burns coal constantly and just pushes out that energy constantly, even if the batteries are full. So it's going to waste a lot of coal that way and generate a lot of waste heat, burn through your fuel, and just generally not that good. So I wait until I have smart batteries so I can have them deal with that. Still no researchers. Where are all the researchers? Where? Have some excellent. Why not? Why not? Okay, so this is working, so let's deconstruct that, and let's deconstruct these. That is no longer needed. Now, I'm not 100% sure if we need this pitcher pump for anything right now. I don't think so. I'll create a backup pitcher pump over here, just in case we happen to have a need for pitcher pump water. But otherwise, I think I'll convert this area into a dining room. So we have all of the, you know, living space stuff right here. The waste from the toilets. So in this system, this is a closed loop toilet system. In this one, the water gets through a water sieve, which cleans it up. So that, why is not pipe blocked? What? Oh, because the pipe's not there yet. There we go. So yeah, it goes through a water sieve, which turns the polluted water into clean water again. It still has food poisoning germs in it. So it's not clean in that sense. But it becomes water, and then it feeds back in here. And it's just a closed loop. As duplicants go in there and you know, pee, they are introducing more water into the system. So eventually this does produce a small like overflow. And then for that overflow, for the wastewater, it kind of depends on what you have. Like, for example, for me, I'm going to be growing these arbitraries, which when domesticated, they require polluted water to be irrigated. And they don't care if it's got food poisoning germs in it or something. So I'll just push it into those. That's probably going to be the use for it right now. For the stuff that we had from the outhouses and the wash basin, it's just sitting here, just generating a little bit of polluted oxygen that then gets cleaned up a little bit here. So it's just kind of lying out here with no use right now. At some point, I will probably mop it up and again throw it to the trees once that's set up. But even with that, we're not right now doing any trees, so right now there's no use for it. Okay, insulated pipe. Start with that. Oh, actually start with liquid pump. Golden pump. Insulated pipe. Conductive wire. And then I like to have, just as an option, I like to have an automation wire in here as well. So I can do automation. And usually I just put it into a signal switch here so I can if for some reason I don't want the pump to be on, I can turn it off through that instead of like cutting its power or something like that. Because we're not going to have any access to this place. Once the building is done, this will be locked up forever. Oh, it's also gonna need a vent. Vent. A way to not have any bad stuff? Yeah. You can clean up water from food poisoning germs, but I don't think it's really worth it. Like it's a bit of a process, because Like you can kill the germs in a couple of ways. I think you can use like chlorine in some sort of way to slowly like clean it up. I don't know if that's really effective, but the simple way to get rid of any germs in water is to either boil it or freeze it, as you would do in real life as well. Like if it's food poisoning germs, does it say over here? Food poisoning, yes. Because they got like ranges, temperature ranges, yeah. Those are not exact, like it doesn't just like stay completely alive down until minus 24 degrees or something like that. But basically you can, if you freeze the water, the food poisoning germs start dying off at that point. And same if you, I think it's, if it's like over 50 degrees Celsius, they start dying off. If you do put them into like minus 25 or plus 75, they're gonna be gone really fast. So that's a way to get rid of this stuff. And if it gets into food, then that food has to really be put into a chlorine room and just left in there. That's pretty much the only way to get through that, other than just feeding it to the duplicants. Food poisoning isn't the worst thing, so you can also just feed it to the duplicants at that point, but it's not generally advisable to just feed them poisoned food consistently. But yeah, if there's a little bit of food poisoning, it's not gonna kill them. Oops. Oh. My light. My light. Ooh. Sorry, I gotta adjust this. Gotta adjust this. The dream is a completely light, what's the word? Light controlled room. So in other words, a room without windows. But it's hard to find like a one bedroom apartment without windows for some reason. For some reason, that's not what people want. I don't know why. That's what I want. I don't want no lights or windows. Let's start locking these up. And once we get the automation wire started there, food poisoning is terrible, as I had it last week. Yeah, but it doesn't matter for duplicants, you know? Prison doesn't have windows. What kind of prison doesn't have windows? Like usually even like the bad kinds of prisons, you know, you got in America and stuff, they usually have windows, at least like a small window. Around here, prisons definitely have windows. All the windows. Joshua... Yeah, Joshua's just gonna go into full-on decorating here. Become a decorating specialist. Food has decayed. That's actually that's a good sign when your meal ice is decaying, because that means they're not eating it, so you're producing more than you need. You can also just calculate it. It's I think it's five meal ice plants domesticated. 5 domesticated meal ice plants per duplicants. So yeah, we're overproducing meal ice here. But that's fine, because it just becomes dirt piles, which then get turned back into dirt, basically. I mean, it's a little bit wasteful, but it's not the worst. Cubist Knit. Another one of those super snazzy suits. Let's see. We do have Gossman here. Gossman is looking very, 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 very promising. Hold on. Gossman, are you the one I've been looking for? Gossman is digging, which but rocketry and research, those have good synergy. Innately stylish is just a really nice positive trait. And gastrophobia is a completely no problem. Yeah, Gossman. Finally. I've been looking for you. Welcome to the team. Alright, Gossman's going to be our research specialist. So I don't want Gossman to be in the same block as Bubbles. So let's see. I'll also save, just in case it crashes and gets rid of Gossman. Schedule. So yeah, not in block A. So I'll put Gossman in. I will go for block D for Gossman. Yeah, you go over there. You do that. Oh, just fell asleep instantly. All right, because they're going to be assigning those beds to each other for themselves. I guess I'll just add more beds. Fine. You all get your own beds if that's really so important to you. Yeah, we got the pitcher pump over there, so we can deconstruct this one, deconstruct those, deconstruct the door as well, because it's off. Not where it's supposed to be. Ooh, the salt. Salt is still coming out for the brine. So I want to create a brine tank here somewhere. Or do I? I'm not sure if I want to like collect the brine or if I just want to push it through a desalinator and just collect the water. Unsure. Okay, is this finally? This is finally ready. Finally ready. Let's get those pumps working. So, sure, I'll just put in insulated piping. Why not? It's better. We'll get the pipes going. Lock that one. Make sure that this pipe gets done like right now, because I gotta have it done before I lock this. Good, and then lock that. And it's all... Wait, is it all CO2 in there? Yes. Yes. Okay, good. Good. So now we can have this. Finally, we can start producing ethanol out of this. All of this wood that we have lying around. How much wood do I got? I got so much wood. Lumber. 25,800. That's a lot of lumber. So we can turn it into ethanol and eventually then burn it up once we start needing power more. Right, like right now I don't really need power for anything. So, you know. But getting the ethanol made is going to be nice. And again, this produces some CO2 for us, which is nice. And it's also going to give us more dirt, which is nice. Eventually I'll want to maybe automate this stuff a little bit. So we have a tree farm that's creating wood, and then it's just going into these distillers. But for now, the duplicates can take care of it. Ruby. I don't need hazmat digging. That's something for a little bit later. So Ruby could help with the farming. Yeah. Yeah. Get some farming done. Oh hey, the pip has been happy enough to create an egg. Oh, and finally, we can actually make this into a ranch. A pip ranch, and we can actually domesticate these pips. I'll drop the grooming station right there. And I guess I'll put down a drop-off just in case I want to drop off a pip in here. I'm not going to put a critter feeder here, because I think these trees are probably going to keep the few pips here fed well enough. They're not going to have any problems. There we go. Pip's getting scrubbed. Shiny pip. Automate that. Critters. Pips. Pips and pipsqueaks. And I guess auto wrangle surplus? I mean, technically what I should do with surplus pips, once we start getting surplus pips in this room, is turn them into food. But pips can also, I guess pips can also work, so so maybe I'll just create a drop-off point for pips somewhere out here, and they can just, you know, bring any extra pips down. Maybe I don't need to murder them right away. Or maybe I do. We get some pip meat. One thing I like about pips is how they... oh, by the way, I just noticed we are gonna need to do some oxygen production here. I am gonna need oxygen. So actually, let's prioritize desalination here. We're going for fossil fuels. I do want that. I do want the sound amplifiers done. Okay, finish that. But then we're gonna go for desalination. Because, oh, we are already doing that. Because, yeah, we're gonna need to actually start creating some oxygen here, or we'll be in trouble. For right now, we have some algae. A little bit of algae. So I'm gonna turn, Add in some oxygen diffusers over here. But we're going to turn this into a little bit of an oxygen station. Because the brine is going to be excellent for turning into oxygen. Because the brine is already cold. So it's going to give us cool oxygen to pump out. Because if we use water that's too hot, then that heat gets transferred into the oxygen, which then becomes a problem. So what we want to do here is create a spam. Let's see. Craft out a spam out here. Hold on, I'm gonna be doing it the wrong way around, sort of. So, I gotta look at a picture. Spam. I'm looking at some pictures. Maybe just that one, maybe. Yes. Pictures. Sometimes you gotta have pictures. So we are looking at height of 10, unfortunately. I don't like that. What we're looking at is, can I do insulated? No, I can't do insulation yet. Doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but it doesn't matter for now. We put in that. And those. And that. And that. And we need a... Oh, I don't even have everything I need for this. I'm also going to want to have... Yeah, HVAC is what I need. Oh, and I do need atmos sensors as well. This is going to take a while to get to. Right now, no new duplicates, I'd say. Unless they are, like, super great. We'll get a pinch of pepper seed. And Otto's gonna go for... Critter Ranching 2 to get a new hat. A cool new hat. So yeah, these ethanol distillers are not very efficient when manually powered. somebody would have to be running that treadmill the whole time. I guess it's gonna speed up once I have ethanol. Wait, Joshua, Joshua, you idiot, you idiot, idiot! Why are these duplicants so dumb? Joshua, get out of there. Go into the toilet. Into the toilet. Good. Duplicants. The dumbest thing around. Because I told... Yeah, it is because I told them to do it. That is true. That is very true. This thing... this point I'm kind of thinking about just putting in a wood burner here to just kind of get the ethanol distilled. Yeah. I'd say it's good enough. For right now. Well, let's see. Let's continue this on. So gas pump, then we need the atmo sensor. Then we got some mesh tiling over there. Some regular tiling. And then it just mirrors itself after that. Airlock, airlock. Mesh, mesh. Atmo sensor, gas pump. Alright, that's the width of it. So we can at least build the outer shell. What room is this? It's a self-powering oxygen machine. If you want to look at it, it's on the wiki there. I'm using the basic spam that is down there as a reference point. It's not exactly the best one to build right now, but it's good enough. And Joshua's stuck again. Joshua, you absolute idiot. Let's get you out of there. You absolute idiot. Dumbest things around. But yeah, basically what it does is, as the wiki explains, it's an electrolyzer which powers itself, so you don't need to be feeding it any more power from outside. So it's kind of in the same vein as this is like self-sufficient in terms of water, it's self-sufficient in terms of power. And yeah, it just pumps out oxygen while keeping itself fed with the hydrogen, so the hydrogen that's created by the electrolyzers doesn't just get... Yeah, it has a use at least. And yeah, it's a nice system that just gives you oxygen. and a little bit of excess hydrogen as well. We can build that. But yeah, ideally I would want to build this out of insulation, but I can upgrade it as well to insulation, so I don't think it's that big a deal right now. Oops. And that's the hydrogen pump. So we'll get this to work us some oxygen in here, because we are running a little bit low. This oxygen diffuser will keep us going until this is done, but yeah, it'll give us a good amount of oxygen, and then down here I'll build up a power plant that's gonna start working through that ethanol. Good oxygen. Like you can see, even just like one oxygen diffuser can do a lot, because all of this was in a pretty bad shape in terms of the oxygen concentration before, but now it's much better. Because just like with smart handling of the atmosphere and the gases around, you can really make the oxygen around you last for a long time. Like, we made it to like cycle 40 before I was even really worried about oxygen production at all. And even now I think I'm sort of like overproducing it a little bit. But we're getting good oxygen production here, just out of this polluted oxygen, which is a thing that you might not necessarily consider as like an oxygen production method, but it is actually pretty good at exactly that. You can create a pool, a thin shallow pool of polluted water that you just let emit all of that polluted oxygen, and then you just clean it up, and you got basically free oxygen right there. And it's going to be ambient temperature as well, so it's going to be the same temperature as the polluted water. So if you want, you can temperature control that polluted water, make it like 20 degrees, and then you're getting 20 degrees oxygen for free. Well, not exactly free, because you do need the deodorizers to clean it up, but you know, it's pretty cheap stuff when you just dump in a little bit of sand every now and then, and like 5 watts of power. So it's, in the grand scheme of things, it's really cheap. Now, I would not suggest to just like replace all your oxygen production with polluted oxygen. That's not necessarily going to be the best. I mean, it's going to require some math, I suppose, and a lot of space horizontally for you to be able to do it, but I guess, yeah, that's about everything you need. skills. Bubbles. Electrical engineering. I won't give you a new hat yet. You'll get your new hat next level up. New printables. Nobody super special here, so we'll just get the bookshelf. New hat? Is this TF2? No. No new hats. Also, everybody's got these crowns now. You can actually turn it off in the mod. You can turn it so that they don't have the crowns while they have been going to the toilet. But I'm like, meh, why not? They'll have the normal hats on half the time anyway. So like, what kind of morals are we looking at here for Joshua and Gossman, for example? Joshua's got 11. Shower is 3. Roller relief 2. So like permanent stuff they have here is showered, washroom, duplicate, 2-shift break, and barracks. Oh, that yeah. I need to keep working on. Oh. Rip. I need to work on that dining room. But maybe we'll work on that actually next time. Now to look at the time. Time flies. We'll leave it there. And I think we'll actually continue tomorrow. Yeah. Instead of I'll see how it goes, but we'll probably play this tomorrow and maybe do Chocobo GP then as well. Maybe not. But we'll at least start off with this. So yeah. Tomorrow we'll continue on from here, but for now, let's leave it here because it crashed and sad. Anyways, thanks for answering my noob questions. You're welcome. I mean, I'm no super expert either, but yeah. It's a fun game. It's fun to play it again as well. I'll throw you over to Otter. Otter's playing, I think, is right now it's just chatting, but I think it's gonna be Red Dead, probably. So we'll go over there. We'll say hi to Otter, and I'll see you tomorrow. With more of this first, and then maybe Chocobo GP after. Or else I might just, again, be stuck playing this and forget what the time is. Bye!